Hey, what is up guys? Cortez, and today I'm going to be reviewing Royal Crown Pomade. Now, Royal Crown Pomade is a very old school pomade. It's been around since 1936 by J. Strickland and Co. It comes in a cardboard container, which is actually very rare and not often seen. In fact, this is the only hair product I know that does that. A lot of it, I would speculate, just from being more cost effective. They also hot glued around the edges, so collecting these isn't really, I wouldn't say is the best idea just because it gets torn off quite easily. Outside of the container, well, technically inside, we have it right here, a white cream consistency of the pomade itself. You know, it looks white on the inside, but it's actually quite clear once you scoop it out. When it comes to the fragrance of this pomade, I would describe it as very subtle and very light. From my take, I would certainly say it's something herbal. When you get that first note, it's very light, it's very subtle, but then you get the notes of, you know, the herbs like the honey, the lavender. For me though, it's very powdery. Obviously, since this is an old-fashioned pomade, petroleum definitely takes over, and you kind of lose that fragrance because of how dense the scent of petroleum is, unfortunately. Now, the ingredients on this pomade are simply just petroleum, olive oil, perfume, and fruit oil. Very minimalistic, and quite interesting is that there's no wax in here. And I had noticed that after I used it, because without the wax you don't get that grip, but I'm going to get into that later in the review. Now, in terms of scooping it out, it's super easy. You don't have to really heat it up at all. Since it's, like I said, since it's just olive oil and petroleum, it's actually pretty easy. Rub it in the palm of your hands and no issues. I didn't get any tug and pull. It was easy to slick with a comb. It's pretty simple. When I was combing it, it slicked with no problem. Obviously with my cowlick, you know, it's not gonna exactly hold together, but it still did the job in terms of making my hair look groomed. Now, I would describe the grip on this very weak. Well, very weak in terms of an oil-based pomade without wax, just because when I would slick my hair back, the cowlick in the middle of my hair would just, you know, really split apart. So for this product, I had to do the executive contour. Unfortunately, without wax in this pomade, you're limited in the scope of hairstyles you can do. Now, what I did like about the appearance of this product is the shine is very heavy. While it is a greasy pomade, your hair looks groomed, and that's kind of the point of this, is that you're just getting a groomed look, something that shows off the details in your comb lines. As far as maintenance goes, you kind of have to maintain your hair all day. When I'm at work, you know, I have to walk around and I'm on my feet all day, so it's helpful if you have a comb on hand, because I noticed up here a lot my hair would just fall forward, so sometimes you have to pick it up with just a fine tooth side of your comb. While your hair is held down, it's not going to be fully intact, so that's one of the reasons why I kind of have issues working with this pomade. At first, when you're using it, you have to get used to it for just, you know, the first couple days, just because you have to really know how your hair is, how you have to tame it, because sometimes it doesn't fully cooperate with you. This is how my hair looked. With this pomade, you really get that old-fashioned look, especially with the side part. It looks groomed, it's held together with the side part, and it's not too bad to work with. I would say if you're a thick-haired guy, doing a pomp or a full pomp with it might work in your favor. It all depends on how your cowlick is, because for me, it just couldn't do it whatsoever. But with the side part, I was able to at least give myself a very vintage look. I would only recommend using this though in the winter, because when you use it in the summer, it falls apart quite easily and it just doesn't cooperate very well. In terms of washing out, it's very easy. You just use conditioner and shampoo. Comes out with really no issues whatsoever. Overall, if you're a guy with thick hair looking for something to make a full pomp with, this probably isn't for you. However, if you're a pomade purist, you love old-fashioned pomades, and you don't really care, you're looking for something that'll probably give you a nice groomed look, you know, a high sheen, then this is probably for you, because I know a lot of purists love this pomade for that reason. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, share, and subscribe for more.
Watch a bunch of Cortez on YouTube.com.